Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Hidden Gems and Hidden Orders. First and foremost, I'd like to thank all of you for your wonderful support. So many nice, beautiful comments coming in. We really appreciate it, and that's what keeps this channel going. So I thank you. Also, a big shout out to our subscribers. You mean the world to us. And without you, Zeppelin Studios wouldn't exist. Just to reiterate, if you saw the disclaimer in the beginning of the video, these artists are artists who have engaged with us. They have supported Zeppelin Studios in some way or form, and their continuous support has led us to delve deeper into discovering them and their music as well. And because these artists interact with us through their likes and their comments of our posts and what Zeppelin Studios is about, we in turn end up finding out about their fantastic music. And it's through this mutual interaction that we are able to discover their music. So we thank them for supporting the Zeppelin Studios front and our content, and we hope that in return, we do justice to their beautiful songs and are able to let you discover new music all the time. Again, if you want to skip to the backstory of this song, you can skip to the chapter down below. This next artist is a beautiful soul and a wonderful individual and a great brother of mine from Chile. He is AarǿnViz. He's a Chilean musical artist who blends R&B, synth pop, and synth-wave. He has an impressive and addictive repertoire on Spotify, and you should definitely go and check out the rest of his music. All of his socials to Instagram, Spotify, and of course YouTube are linked down in the description below. We are extremely excited and thrilled to feature his song on this Hidden Gems episode 4. So without further ado, let's listen to the first few bars of Odissea.
El sol ya se ocultó, no entiendo qué nos pasó. De amarnos dejamos de hablarnos.
If you want the lyrics to Odyssey, you can follow along and it's linked to the video in the description below.
El sol ya se ocultó, no entiendo qué nos pasó. De amarnos dejamos de hablarnos. Alguna vez fuimos todo, ahora ya nada somos. ¿Para qué el rencor? Éramos un resplandor. Momentos ahora son.
So just in the first 40 seconds of that song, he's almost painting a picture. He takes you to another dimension and you're transported to another planet, a parallel dimension with beautiful purple ocean waters, and you're standing on the beach. You can actually hear the beach sounds in the background. This also reflects on his artwork for Odyssey. And then after that, the first batch of lyrics hits you so emotional and intimate, and the melody is absolutely fantastic. I don't know how he comes up with such beautiful melodies for all of his songs, but the first time I listened to it, I have to admit, I thought it was AI. And that's meant as a compliment because AI is perfect. But that's the beauty about what I love about Odyssey. He's not AI. AarǿnViz is a human musician. And the fact that an individual can make music with this kind of melodic, emotional, and romantic themes is amazing. All the more reason that you should go and check out his other music. So around the 20-second mark, you get another and it brings you away from the picturesque environment that you were in, and it brings you right to him. That's when the lo-fi effect wears off, and now you hear his voice up front and personal. I just cannot stress enough on how beautiful his music and his synths are in this song. So right around that 20-second mark, when the lo-fi sound changes like that into a contemporary and clear style like, oh my god, dustbin, helicopter. So right around that 20-second mark, you have this expansion from the lo-fi style going to the contemporary clear narrative of the song. And that's amazing. It's a very subtle switch but it's very, very powerful. And of course, his vocals are as beautiful as his soul. So let's move on and continue to listen from the 40-second mark onwards and continue this beautiful journey.
Momentos ahora son recuerdos, final de la Odissea. Lamento todo el daño que nos causamos, todo lo que fue no volverá. Mirando hacia atrás no estuvimos para nada mal. Puedo dejar pensar en ti me deja.
So between the 40-second mark and the 1 minute and 30-second mark, so much is going on. It's so beautiful. There are overlapping synths, different sounds.
Son recuerdos, final de la Odissea. Lamento todo.
So that build up around the 57-second mark is so beautiful. It introduces you to the arpeggios that come in on the keyboards and synths. Shout out to Red Karutz, who is also a collaborator on this song as well. Along with whatever is going on in those beautiful arpeggios, fantastic melody, wonderful vocals, you get that heavy and powerful kick in the mix. This song is just written so majestically and is fit for a movie. So enough said, let's listen from the 1 minute and 30-second mark and see where Aaron takes you next.
Pensar en ti me deja knockout, paralizado en qué hubiera pasado.
Very beautiful synths in the background.
A mi lado, nada de esto fue en vano. Agradezco que te hayas quedado. Sí, cuando mi vida, y aunque haya terminado, te deseo lo mejor. Se puede avanzar, pero no olvidar cómo se sintió. Momentos ahora son.
Let's stop it there for a moment. We are at 2 minutes and 11 seconds, and listening to this song the first time, I had no idea where he's taking us to next. And I tell you, that was the surprise of my life. Such a beautiful, beautiful transition and such a beautiful, beautiful contrast at the same time. And it's actually raining here as well. So that's the thing that caught me by surprise with Odissea. It starts out as a beautiful, beautiful song, melodic, and you don't hear any drums or anything in it. And you start to think that maybe it's just going to remain this way for the whole song. And then after that, the trip hop beat is beautiful and it hits you like a brick.
A mi lado, nada de esto fue en vano. Agradezco que te hayas quedado. Sí, cuando mi vida era un caos, Y aunque
And then the bass comes in. And now that trip hop beat.
Se puede avanzar, pero no olvidar cómo se sintió. Momentos ahora son.
Very subtle harmony there.
Final de la Odissea. Lamento todo el daño que nos causamos, todo lo que fue.
Fantastic transitions on the beat.
Mirando hacia atrás no estuvimos para nada mal. Fue maravilloso, pero
Beautiful synth sound there.
siempre será más oscuro.
The drums just transition beautifully.
Es el final del camino. Final.
Beautiful synths, beautiful vocals.
Odissea.
What a beautiful ending. So at the end of the song, you're taken back to that beach, and again, you're looking at the crashing waves, and he just taken you on a beautiful, beautiful journey with him, probably to another dimension. I can't say enough about how I enjoyed this song so much. AarǿnViz and Red Karutz have done a wonderful, wonderful job with this beautiful, beautiful symphony of colors and music. The surprise that hit me at the 140 mark was just outstanding. And of course, on top of that, AarǿnViz has been so supportive to the Zeppelin movement, and we thank him so much for it, and I hope I did this song justice. So remember, go and check out his socials in the links in the description below. You will not regret listening to his entire repertoire. There's just so much to discover from this beautiful soul in Chile. Artists like AarǿnViz put so much of their emotion and their soul and their feeling into their music, which I really appreciate. Everyone that we featured on Hidden Gems have just put so much of themselves into their music. And the fact that they're human beings and not AI, where you just sit down and you do a prompt and music comes out. So I really appreciate featuring all of their music on this Hidden Gem series. I hope you enjoyed this one. Until next time, I'm Brandon Gabriel, and thank you for supporting Zeppelin Studios. So as usual, some of these artists from Hidden Gems, they send us the backstories to their songs, with which we really appreciate, and we can also help to communicate the meaning and the emotion behind the song that they were trying to transfer or convey to you. So in here, Aaron says, and I quote, "Odyssey is an ode to the closing of cycles, a song about love that is no longer there, but that left its mark. A story of two who were universes and who are now memories. Ideal for those who love futuristic sounds with R&B soul and lyrics full of meaning." The song is structured as a kind of reflective farewell, marked by the symbolism of a journey, the emotional odyssey that was the relationship. The intro invokes a sense of loss and confusion, setting a melancholic tone from the outset. Throughout the song, emotions of regret, gratitude, and acceptance stand out. The pre-chorus signals the definitive end of a cycle. Moments are now memories, end of the odyssey, a phrase that becomes the emotional core of the song. The chorus, with a more expansive and melodic production, carries the emotional weight of the track, repeating that feeling that although the past was beautiful, it is time to let it go. The verses combine direct and poetic phrases, highlighting moments of fragility. It knocks me out. And resilience. None of this was in vain, giving it an emotional depth that connects with an audience that has experienced significant breakups. Odyssey is a farewell sung with honesty and emotional maturity.